Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. It really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. That being said, if you would like to contact me, maybe for a reading, maybe because you have a question, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. You can find all of my information right below into the YouTube description box. And it will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. Now, before we do begin, one last thing. First, I would like to thank all my subscribers. I do appreciate every single one of you. Secondly, I would like to thank all of the subscribers who have so generously donated to the channel. I do truly appreciate it, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, these are angelic messages for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by revealing the 4 cards I have here. You take what's yours, of course. You leave the rest of it aside. I'm going to give you an overall picture of what is going on, okay? What I'm feeling, what this vibe is, the energy is. And then I'm going to go in within each one of these cards and give you a close-up picture, if you will, because each card does have different little nuances, if you will. Okay, so I'll be able to give you different information depending on what's going on in your life. So I turned up here the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Moon, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel as though right now you're feeling like this. The 5 of Cups. You are not feeling all that well. Either you've just come out of this situation or you're coming out of it, okay? This is about being emotionally unwell, not being comfortable. Something has happened within your relationship, and this is creating you great challenges, if you will. I do feel as though there is support for you. There's support, but I feel as though you're feeling like you're always stuck. You're feeling like you're kind of into the same cycle. Don't really know necessarily where to go, searching but not necessarily finding. So let's start this off. I'm going to begin with the 5 of Cups, which I believe is at the root of the issue here, of the message coming from the angels. I'm going to hold it up because there's so much information within these cards, so you can see a little bit better. So the 5 of Cups, as I was saying, this is about trouble. It's about instability. It is about unpredictability. Now, if we look well, it's the 5 of Cups. There are 2 cups, not 2, there are 3 cups that are knocked down. Not only are they knocked down, they are empty. This is about you. It's about an emotional exhaustion. It's about a certain depletion. It's a loss, the feelings of sadness and regret about that loss. The 2 cups that are left, it's about your emotional reserves. It's your wellspring. Okay, so this is about having a hard time realizing that the 2 of Cups are there. It's about only really seeing the 3 spilled cups, the 3 empty cups, which are at the bottom of this card here. So the angel, there's an angel up here, and the angel is bringing one of the cups, which is to remind you that spiritual resources are available when needed to you. And that's going to come back up here. It's coming back into your second card also. So as I was saying, this is really about an imagery of coming out of water. Water, of course, being feelings. This is about being overwhelmed. It's about feeling drowned by emotions. It also represents spiritual or emotional discomfort. So this is really as I feel what is going on, okay? I feel like it's a gray setting. I feel like everything surrounding inside and outside is a little bit feeling colorless right now. A little bit of apathy, maybe a little bit of depression, of great sadness. It's really about an emotional depletion, grief or sorrow for something has been lost for many of you out there. It could also be a disappointment, regret, or an upset about something that has already happened and nothing can be done to change it. So if you will, crying over spilled milk. And it's really about the inability right now to be able to see the positive. The angelic message for you is to be hopeful that with time your cup is going to be refilled with your wounds, and they are going to be healed. Okay? If we follow it up over here with the Knight of Wands, as I was saying, the Knight of Wands has this beautiful little angel right over here in the front here who is carrying what seems to be a compass. I say that because this is really about meaning that the angels, it's about making your journey be filled with purpose and energy. You need to keep in mind that the angels are going to be there to guide you, so that you never stray very far off of your intended path. The horse here is symbolizing for you your strength, your endurance, your means to accomplish a goal. This is about you actively pursuing a goal. It's about new experiences, new adventure. It's about determination. But it's also about, I feel like you want to do all this, but you feel like you're always being stuck, is what I said. I do have other messages here, but I feel like you're always kind of feeling stuck, a little bit restless. You're trying to make happens, but without really necessarily a solid plan. If we move on over to the following message, we're going to move on over here to the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune over here. The Wheel of Fortune is the angel in charge of the 4 elements here. We have all elements that are into this card here. This is about faith. It's about things that are beyond your control. This is about blowing the wheel, and it's going to cause it to spin. So this wheel is going to spin. Things are going to happen. This corresponds with the idea that certain things in life, like the wind, they are unforeseen and they are beyond your personal control. Sometimes the wind, which could be, uncontrollable events, is welcome, and at other times it's just destructive. It's an unwelcome force, if you will. So there are many things in your life right now, situations, events, and people that cannot be controlled through personal action or influence. You need to realize here, the angels want you to realize that things are as they are. You need to accept the powerlessness right now. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. You need to enjoy the ups when you're up there, and you need to realize that there are going to be some downs, but fortune once again is going to be in your favor. This is all about the cycle of life. It's about everything that changes, and remembering that this is also going to pass. Okay, please remember, it's also going to pass. If we move on over to your final message over here, and your final message is with the moon, and here is beautiful moon. It comes out at night, right? Which is the other side of the day, of course. Now the moon exposes things that are usually hidden in the dark. So in the context of this card, there's water. The water here represents your subconscious. It represents the illogical parts of your mind. Now, if you look here at the bottom, you can see all different kind of creatures. Okay? These creatures, these creepy things, they are lurking in your mind. They represent primitive, uncontrollable, and even mostly unknown. Okay, parts of yourself. They symbolize your shadow self. It's the dark parts of your personality that are hard to accept and to acknowledge. So this is suggesting that there's self-deception, because it's difficult to admit that they're real, and they're scary, and they also represent for you some fear. This is about feeling confused and distressed and troubled with anxiety and fear, disturbed, self-deception. The angelic message here for you is ignoring the cause of your anxiety is going to make the anxiety only worse. Confront the darkness so that you may see what parts are real and what's delusion or what is fantasy. So this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some very interesting messages that you'll be able to use. If you have any questions and you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button and have yourself a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.